Good morning, I'm Ben O'Hara-Byrne with your morning check brought to you by Bath Fitter on Vancouver Island. Here's what you need to know to get started on this Thursday, August the 29th. Starting today, for the first time ever, water will be pumped from Cowichan Lake into the Cowichan River beginning at 11 a.m. The river's water levels are at an all-time low, and the unprecedented move is to try to maintain minimum flows and protect the waterway's habitat. The flows are also needed to fuel the nearby Catalyst Mill. The critically low water levels are being blamed on a winter that saw only half the average snowpack and a spring drought. The pumping is expected to continue until the fall. Vic PD continued to look for a suspect this morning following an assault in Centennial Square. Officers were called to the scene around 5 p.m. yesterday for reports that a man had been attacked with a weapon. The suspect had fled by the time they arrived. The victim was taken to hospital. The extent of their injuries are not known. And investigators continue to try to determine the cause of a major crash on Highway 19 near Nanaimo yesterday that sent 4 people to hospital. It happened near Ware Road late Wednesday morning. A semi-trailer wound up on its side in a ditch. One person had to be airlifted to hospital in serious condition. A celebration of life is set to be held today at a Langley church for 14-year-old Carson Cremeni. His apparent drug overdose death was captured on video and posted to social media earlier this month. The case is under investigation by the RCMP and BC's police watchdog. The teen was described as fun-loving and had dreams of becoming a veterinarian or a chef.
I've been through Andrew, I've been through Wilma, I've been through Irma, and I don't want to go through this one.
They're breathing a sigh of relief in Puerto Rico this morning after Hurricane Dorian moved out over open waters, leaving behind only minimal damage. But they're bracing themselves elsewhere, with warnings that the storm could become more dangerous as it moves towards the northern Bahamas and eastern Florida. Dorian is expected to strengthen into a dangerous Category 3 hurricane. An investigation continues this morning into a fatal boat crash in Ontario this past weekend involving Dragon's Den and Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary. Ontario Provincial Police say 2 boats crashed on Saturday on Lake Joseph, killing a 64-year-old man and a 48-year-old woman. O'Leary's agent says his wife was driving the boat when it collided with the vessel carrying the victims. And it's hoped today will bring some much-needed good luck to a new Coast Guard ocean science research vessel. The Sir John Franklin will be officially dedicated into service at a ceremony in Sydney this morning. Completion was delayed by welding issues in 2017, and the vessel crashed into the Ogden Point breakwater in March in its first week of sea trials. It will be used by scientists to conduct research on fish stocks. In sports, a big day for tennis fans in this country with 3 Canadians in singles action at the U.S. Open. Bianca Andreescu, Denis Shapovalov, and Vasek Pospisil all have second-round matches today. And speaking of fans, the Harbour Cats drew record numbers again this summer with 62,000 fans over 27 home games. Victoria led the West Coast League for the 6th straight season and drew more than 80,000 if you include all other games. And if grapefruit gives you a lift in the morning, try hoisting this one. Earlier this year, Mary Beth and Doug Mayer grew a 7-pound, 14-ounce grapefruit in Louisiana. That's about 3.5 kilos. It is about the size of a soccer ball. Now, the Guinness Book of World Records says it broke 2 records. This is now the heaviest and largest grapefruit by circumference. Well, the forecast today is calling for mainly sunny skies on the South and Mid-Island and staying warm. A cloudy day and cooler on the West Coast, but sunshine on the North Island today. And there are your Thursday highs. We always love to know where you're watching from. And don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. That's been your morning check for this Thursday, brought to you by Bath Fitter. I'm Ben O'Hara-Byrne.